The actual process to get your virtual sensors up and running really couldn't be simpler. You hit the gear icon in the portal, hit sensors, and then go to the actions dropdown. And this is where you're going to download your images for ESXi, either version 5 or version 6. This will download as a zip file. Once you extract that, it will have your OVA and OVF files in there, and then you'll be able to install the sensor into your ESXi box, which we'll get to next. And we are up and running. The username and password for your Insight sensor can be found in the deployed documentation in the Insight portal. It's just iceberg config and iceberg config. Haha, security. After logging in, you'll want to change your IP info to be a static address so that sucker doesn't disappear on you. Then head back over to the Insight portal in the sensor tab to retrieve the all-important registration code. Nothing happens without this registration code. You'll know you're in business when you get that sweet blue box that says provisioning, and the actual process takes no time at all. Once the provisioning has actually finished, there are several tools at your disposal in the Insight UI to test your connectivity to the Gigamon mothership, including network testing tools and diagnostics to confirm that your sensor is indeed transmitting and receiving data properly. Congratulations, you may consider yourself officially deployed. After everything is up and diagnosticated and troubleshooted, then you can go over to the Threat Insight portal, and I'm showing you on the screen one of the first, most basic, but most useful queries you can do to check what kind of data you are getting into the portal. It's just sensor ID followed by that sensor ID, group by, event types, and here you can see that we have a whole bunch of stuff that has come into this particular sensor. After you provision and get everything up and running, it usually takes between 30 minutes to an hour to start seeing data in there and to get a really good sight picture of your environment and what you're monitoring. We usually give it about 2 or 3 business days to really get some data in there, and then we can come back with all kinds of fun reports for you to see what kind of data quality that you have.